Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. So, I haven't been up in a minute, but anyway, here I am. So, I just want to say thank you for those who've been watching my videos. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome to the new gang where we try to be self-introspective, and we also try to be the best version of ourselves, the better version of ourselves. So being the better version of ourselves, and having at least a community in which we can thrive together, a community in which we can learn together, we can grow together, and we can actually share the bits and the boats of everything adulthood and being in your 20s. I am in my 20s and it's actually the ghetto. But anyway, despite everything, I'm trying to work on myself, and I'm also trying to be, at least try to be the better version of myself. I want to improve myself day by day. I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday. So that is what we are doing in this channel. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And yeah, click the subscribe button. I think it's on this end. Yeah, and please don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and just tell me how you resonate with whichever topic I'm talking about, yeah, in any of my videos. So today I'm kind of so beat up, but anyway, yeah. So today I wanted to speak about, finding our drive, or even reviving our drive, or yeah, just going back to the drawing board and looking what actually drives you. Because I have been in a certain space where I think I've just been living, I have just been existing, and I have been doing the things that I want to do, but I don't have a drive. I don't have my why. Why am I doing this? Because of the person. I and I actually had to take some time off from even work, and just try to analyze myself and just be introspective about everything, and just revise my goals, my bigger goals. Yeah, because everybody I know has those bigger goals that you want to achieve, but then you are in a certain place in your life, where I was in a certain place in my life where I wasn't even sure about my goals. And I think that somehow I drifted from what I was looking towards. I drifted from my vision, and my vision was just for the bare minimum, just to, get the chums and everything, and yeah, just the basic things. And I remember that I have bigger goals, and oh, for some point I knew that this is not it. This is not what I want to settle for. So what is happening actually right now? I had to go back to be with myself, and just to speak to myself and ask myself, what do I want to achieve in the long run, and how am I working towards achieving these things? And the number one thing, maybe your self development goals. Am I reading books? Am I reading enough books? And I actually found out that I haven't been so consistent in reading books, and that is why probably maybe my mindset or anything has just been clouded by the now, by the moment, and not actually by the vision in which I am looking towards. So I had to actually spend time with myself, and just revise my drive. I actually found that at that moment I didn't have a drive in life, and I didn't know what I was working towards. But then, after spending a moment with myself and just revising each and every one of my goals, I discovered that actually I have a dream that actually drives me, that actually needs to be driving me. And I remember I spent like a night just thinking of all my dreams and how big they were, and which kind of a person I want to be. And if your dreams cannot keep you awake, bruh, are you even dreaming? Yeah. So I think, and and I've realized that I need to dream bigger and bigger, because I know that we serve a God of possibilities, and everything can happen. Yeah, it might take time, but obviously it's gonna happen. So I realized that I have just been settling in the moment. Like, I have just been living in the moment, and in the moment means that you just want to afford the next meal, you want to afford the basic needs, you want to afford your rent and everything. But are you even working towards the bigger picture? Yeah. So don't just settle for the now, because you are a person who has visions and dreams, and you're a person who has goals in life. What are you actually doing to achieve those dreams and goals? For example, you want to save this amount of money, and yet each and every month you're living from hand to mouth, like you're not even saving towards your your vision. You want to invest in something, but are you actually doing the small steps right now, like the small habits that are gonna make you reach to your next goal? Yeah, even, yeah, if you want to be the better version of yourself, like if you want to be mentally, at least if you want to work on your mental health, what are the small steps that you are taking? And I realize that the small steps that I need to be taking, I am actually not taking them. I'm actually just assuming them. And when you come to a point of assuming things, it's like you're just existing and nothing is actually driving your mind to function better, because I ended up like being so forgetful of things. So I went back to my drawing board and I had to write down what are the small things that I'm gonna do, and what are the small habits that I can adapt now that can help me to work on my mental. And so the small stuff, maybe when I wake up in the morning, what do I do? Do I go back to sleep, or do I actually do something? Do I read my Bible? Do I spend time with God? Do I read my book? Yeah, so what are the small things that you are taking? What are the small habits that you are taking to help you achieve your dreams and your vision? And I remember that I had a very bigger vision, kumbe. I had a bigger dream for my life. I had a bigger vision for my life. I I had actually not been even doing anything towards it. This is now the time that I realized that, wow, I am actually not doing anything, and I need to take some time to actually spend time in this thing that I want to do, that I really want to do, and who I want to become, and work on this thing. So I've started by, what do I need to do now? I need to start reading about what I want to do. I want to put in the work. You have to put in the work. And if you're just existing, expecting that your dreams and your visions are gonna come by somehow a miracle or anything, I know that they are not gonna. I know that you are setting yourself up down the drain. And also, if you're looking for work, if you want to work, what are the small steps that you were taking? Are you actually applying for those jobs? Are you doing this? Yeah, so you need to have a drive. And the drive can be, you want to work in a very beautiful place, you want this job, you want this salary. And so that should be driving you to take the small step. The small steps, like applying for the jobs, making your CV and doing everything. Yeah, so about finding our drive, let us just all take some time to just be self introspective, to just revise our goals, revise our, and just take a moment to just see the bigger picture. Like, you are allowed to dream. That is the thing that you're capable of. You are allowed to dream of the places you want to go to, the people you want to surround yourself with. Yeah, the person you want to become in the future. And so just take a moment and think of that person. Yeah, and let me tell you, you will be so excited. You will be so excited, even if right now your life is just in shambles, but that is actually gonna drive you. That is actually gonna give you more hope, and more hope to even wake up, to even just do your thing and know that I am working towards this. This is my bigger picture. Even if now it's a smaller picture, it's gonna be bigger in some time. It might take time, but at least you have a goal. At least you have something that drives you, and it's something big. Don't settle for something less. And I have actually learned that if you're asking God for something, please ask God for bigger things. I remember last year I was just in some shitty situation. I was so low, and I used to ask God, okay, God, I wish I could just even afford, like, for example, I wish I could even just afford my transport to town and everything. Like, they were just small prayers. And let me tell you, God has answered all my last year prayers. I'm like, what? You mean I could pray for this little and you just give me what I prayed for? No, I'm gonna pray for big things from now on, because literally every small thing that I prayed for, like down to the detail, like every small thing I prayed for is